let me zoom out. So this is like 1903 or whatever, and social Darwinists and eugenics were like popping off. They were all the rage at the time. John D. Rockefeller himself said that, actually in Sunday school, he said this, quote, "The growth of a large business is merely the survival of the fittest."
Oh, God.
And a ton of I don't want to call them economists. They're more like social commentators cloaked in economics. And
Yeah.
Herbert Spencer in his book Social Statics argued against any provision that would allow, quote, unfit laborers to move up in the world or workplace. Now, this is not what we're going to cover in this story, but you should also know that the Nazi movement of eugenics got its roots in the UK and the US. We really exported, we didn't export Nazism per se, but we exported the pseudo-scientific measuring skulls to see how big your brain is, drawing partitions about how an undesirable's hippocampus was 20% smaller than the superior, all that shit you saw in the early century that culminated in the Holocaust. That actually came from us. And the elements of that cloak this case, and I think that context is important. Luckily, it doesn't actually come up in the jurisprudence, but you should know that when digesting this information.